So the month of October has started off with a bang. We're 10 days into the month, and I've got quite a few slight adjustments that I've made to the wrestling room that I'd like to update on. So first and foremost, I decided to just go on ahead and bite the bullet. I took all of the entrance displays that I had right here and replaced them out with all the zombies, all the haunted or ghostly or deadish figures that I had owned and that I could think of, and just made like a little Halloween theme entrance. So I decided to put the Ghostbusters and TMT crossovers, made that look like Halloween costumes, and hung up the Undertaker Ghostbusters crossover, and then a couple of the licensed, zombie WWE lines, plus a couple of customs made by this whatnot seller he has a 3D printer, and the seller it's failing to remember. Failing to remember it off the top of my head, but he's a heck of a cool 3D printer and heck of a good whatnot seller. But he's printed all of those zombies that you see there. And you know what, man? My darn kitties. I just noticed. I didn't even double check this before I started this, but they knocked that over. But that is a really sweet right there. Oh my God, Finley right there, that he decided to make, plus this Hasbro hacksaw with a hacksaw in him, and my darn kitties knocked over that Taker commentating. But made that, and where I put it's where I set my other entrance displays. That's the ones I originally have. All the suited figures is the ones I usually like to have for my entrance display there, but have them there in the meantime for the season, for the Halloween season. And speaking of Halloween season, I decided to replace my referee display that I have right here in the meantime, and swap it out with my NWO Hogan display. So that's what I'm going to do seasonally, since I have so many damn figures and just not enough space. I figured that'd be two cool themes to use to give some actual good display time for some figures. With that, also had some really good purchases so far. First 10 days of October. Took advantage of the Target discount that they had online that probably many of us took advantage of. They had a, I forgot what it was about, I don't know if it's 10 or 15% off, but in addition, if you spent $70, there was like an additional 10% off. But nonetheless, these came down to a heck of a good price. That plus got the Jim Neidhart. I didn't really care too much for the Hogan or the Farouk, because I have plenty of Hogans, and that Farouk, I like most of the other Ron Simmons is a lot better. But this one at that discounted price, couldn't pass that up. Already had the Kurt Angle that I have displayed here that this is not going to be his permanent display, but that's the time being display. And with that, I also scored this Rey Mysterio I was almost about to get online at an upcharged price on the vault place of the Walmart.com from one of their outside sellers that they hook up with whatever they do. And I got him displayed right over here. And thanks to my buddy Midnight Thrasher, once again, he hooked me up with Chase Superstars Razor Ramon. He had that hidden at his local Walmart and just told me the whereabouts, and I was able to pick him up. I was really looking forward to getting this one, especially after I found the Ray and I realized that these were out. And I was like, well, shoot, man, that means the Razor has also been released, so I just got to be on the hunt for him. So luckily, within that week, he saw me post about it, and he gave me the whereabouts. And so those are the ones I got right now. I have already had one Vader. I pre-ordered the Vader and the Kurt, got them at regular price, and that's when the discount came. And instead of being a piece of shit and just fig swapping, or even actually, I probably should have returned them and then repurchased them, and that would have been totally fine too, but I just didn't feel like going through that effort. These I ordered online and at the discount and got them shipped over to me. I already took the belt out there because I did have a Hall of Champions Ron Simmons, and obviously I didn't have the Ron Simmons championship belt that should go with them. So especially at that discounted rate, those belts with the Vader. Came at a good price. I got this Vader in a lot from Goodwill that came at a heck of a good price. That came with that John Cena carrying case and about 15 other figures, and he was one of them. They came about $60 and change. So even though he didn't have any of his accessories, I think it was still a heck of a good price. But that's pretty much up to date of what I got going on here in the fig room and my latest purchases. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.